Hello, everyone. This is Father and Son Worlds Apart. We're coming to you with a new episode, and in this episode, we're going to talk about Walmart starting to restock the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So stay tuned, and we're going to get into it. Hello, everyone. This is Marcus, and this is my son, Danny. He's coming to you from Germany, and I'm in the United States. So before we get started, everybody like and share the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And show us some love. So, Danny, we're going to get into...
very hot topic
now,
at the moment, huh?
Yeah, they talking about now you can actually can buy the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 in the store. Walmart's supposed to you should be able to go to Walmart and get it now. So I mean, I've been to Walmart a couple of times and I never see them in stock. So I think yesterday they came in stock.
I still haven't seen any here either, but supposedly since a couple of weeks, you're able to get them at GameStop. You're able to get them. I saw them advertise it when I was there the other day, but I didn't see one. I've had mine. I pre-ordered mine about 5 months before it came out with GameStop, and I got mine on release date. Thank God, because it is a mess here. People were selling.
So which one you got the what? The PlayStation, right?
Yeah, PlayStation 5, yeah. And I'm thinking about getting the Xbox as well because I'm hearing a lot of good about the Xbox, and I don't know. I'm starting to get into a lot of PC gaming, so I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and commit to a whole nother console as well. But I don't know. I'm kind of tempted lately. The Xbox has been really, really nice. From the graphics, I'm hearing it's supposed to be a lot better.
Yeah, the Xbox, from what I saw, is I'm gonna pull up the specs on it. The Xbox is actually more powerful.
Yeah,
the Xbox is actually more powerful. And here go the specs here for both. So the Xbox is has a 8-core 3.8 gigahertz processor, while the PlayStation 5 have a 3.5 gigahertz processor.
And people might not think that's a lot, but that's a lot when it comes when you take a lot of when you really care about graphics and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the GPU is more powerful too. I mean, it's 10.3 on the PlayStation 5, and it's 12 on the Xbox. I mean, they're pretty much using the same hardware. The RAM is the same, and the PS5 has a 825 gigabyte custom SSD, while the Xbox Series X has a 1 terabyte.
Which, yeah, I see. That's worth it there, because I got the PlayStation 5 and I got the digital download edition because it was cheaper, and I kind of regret it. I don't know. I think I have pretty standard one, so I think I have the 825 gigabyte, and I play games like Call of Duty, Warzone, and Grand Theft Auto. And that is, like a lot of games, I can really only have about 3 games installed on my PlayStation. And thank God that I have really fast internet at home, because otherwise I'd be screwed, because me and my friends, we play like a row of maybe like 9 different games. And so while I can only have like 3, 4. I constantly have to delete a game just so I can reinstall one quickly, and then just so I can play what they're playing, and it's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 5 doesn't hold much space, and as well as it gets warm relatively quickly, as well, just after about 15, 20 minutes, it already starts to get pretty warm.
Okay.
So it doesn't make much noise. It's really, really quiet. So I give it that. It's extremely quiet. It's actually right behind this laptop and the microphone and everything. It's literally right there. I don't hear it, and it is on. So,
okay.
But I've always been a fan of PlayStation. I don't know why.
When I played, I was the Xbox person. I like the Xbox. I like the control better on the Xbox when I used to play Madden and stuff like that. Maybe because I started playing the Xbox from the beginning, I understood the controllers better when I'm playing Madden and all of that. So I was more of a Xbox person. But I just heard a lot of good things about the PlayStation 5 as well. And I think, I don't know, I'm still trying to decide, do I want to get one? But I doubt it. I mean, I won't have time to really play it.
Yeah.
And I'm just not, I'm not that big. I would get it just to play Madden. And I have to ask myself, is it worth it? Because playing third-person shooters and stuff like that ain't my thing. I get killed. When I try to play that stuff, I get killed about 5 seconds in a spawn, and somebody headshot, I'm done. So, but Madden, I was pretty good, man. I used to beat up on those 12 and 9-year-old kids all the time on Madden. Man, a 9-year-old didn't stand a chance against me. I mean,
yeah,
I
we
hear
used
them
to
in
have
the
our
background crying, and they mom saying, "What's going on?" I'm just dogging them in Madden. But
that's always one of our favorite things to do too when we got together, play around in Madden.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's but yeah, and I'm hoping that they actually bring Madden to like the virtual reality.
Yes, I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Why has that taken so long? I guess there's a lot of mechanics involved with that, but that is definitely, that needs to happen ASAP. I'm pretty sure they're already working on it. That's got to be some. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of kinks to work out, because the whole virtual reality thing is still pretty.
The Oculus have a football game, but it's a real short one. It's not in depth, and it's not like Madden style. But I'm telling you, out there, it feels like you're on the football field. You're the quarterback, and it feels like you're on the football field. I mean, it's when those guys run at you, man, you be flinching like, oh, I'm gonna get hit. So it is good. The Oculus have that game, but it's like 2 minutes or something, or 5 minutes, something like that. It's a short game. It's just a little demo, pretty much. But back to the the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So which stores in Germany carry it? Which stores you can buy it in Germany? Just GameSpot?
GameStop. So GameStop is like our EB, like in the States is EB Games.
Yeah, we got GameStop here too.
Oh,
it's called GameStop. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, well, there you go. Yeah, we have GameStop here. And then you also have your places like MediaMarkt and Saturn. MediaMarkt, Saturn is like the German version of Best Buy.
Yeah.
They're two different companies, but they're actually owned by the same people, which is weird. It's kind of irritating. When you go on the website, they have the same stuff, the same exact everything. The website's exactly the same. It's just the color is different in the name. It's weird, but yeah, that's where you go to get pretty much all your electronics and stuff. That's where I get all mine anyways. Okay. Probably spend about a good $20,000 a year there.
Wow. So you think you don't grab the have you played the Xbox Series X yet?
I haven't, and I'm just going off of reviews, and that's the thing. I kind of want to play it. I don't all my friends play PlayStation. That's another reason for me to be on PlayStation, is because all my friends play on the PlayStation.
But you can get they cross. I mean, you can play the
True.
PlayStation.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the new consoles, everything's cross-play nowadays. Yeah, you're right about that. So, and especially the games that we play, they're all cross-play. So, but yeah, I'm thinking about it, but that's so Microsoft or Xbox doesn't have like the PlayStation have their own VR set. So, do the Oculus work with the Xbox? Do you know?
The Oculus work with no. The Oculus, you can use a Xbox control for the Oculus if you don't have the handset, but no, the no, it don't. So that's the thing. I mean, that's another thing. Yeah, that's a thing too, because I know they're gonna come out with the PlayStation VR for the PlayStation 5 sooner or later. Because the PlayStation VR was a smash hit.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I had it for my PlayStation 4, and it was off the charts. It was amazing. I used to have friends come by just to play with the VR glasses. That's it. They would come by, go off into a little world, have a bit of fun, and then just leave.
Yeah.
They were so good. People were so shocked. The realism of it is just insane.
So have you seen the HTC Vive? I had that.
No,
the Vive would blow it away. If you saw the Vive and you see the Vive Pro, oh my goodness, that would blow it away. But the Oculus, the new Oculus Quest 2, oh yeah, that would too. And it's a standalone. Sure. You don't need a computer, but we'll talk about that one on another video. We'll talk about that stuff in a different video. But that is something to consider when choosing between the Xbox. If you don't choose between the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, remember that sooner or later they're going to come out with the VR headset for the PlayStation 5. So that's something you got to take in consideration as well. And I haven't heard anything about the Xbox Series X coming out with anything like a comparable device.
And that's why I was asking. That's why I thought that because the Oculus is PC and everything, so I thought the Oculus would work possibly on the Xbox as like a thing because it's Microsoft system. So. Because that is but I don't know. I would assume that Microsoft should be working on something like that as well. I mean, with them having better CPU and GPU and just running better and just running completely better graphics and everything, and just make absolutely more sense. And then for me, I would then because I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm going to get the VR for the PlayStation 5. Because if Microsoft decides to come out with one, then I'll definitely get the Xbox, and I'll definitely get the Xbox version. I think the PlayStation 5 was off the chain, but with the Xbox, it has just better statistics, So it would just make more sense to use VR with that, because you want the most virtual, it's virtual reality. You want the most reality feeling. So. But I would assume, but that's the thing. That's what's kind of weird, because Microsoft has not mentioned anything at all referring to virtual reality or being in the process of creating anything virtual reality. PlayStation 5 is still going to take. They say it's going to take about a year, possibly maybe end of next year, till they could launch it. But they're still so behind on bringing stuff out for the PlayStation 5. Like, one of my favorite things was they had for the PlayStation 4, you had this button on the back that you could plug in, and you could change it to different things. It just made it easier because you could shoot quicker when you play first person shooters. And they don't have that yet for the PlayStation 5, and they're not even thinking about making anything like it. And it's kind of like an adapter to make your controller a pro controller. You know how they have from Nakun, the PlayStation Pro controllers, and that same adapter doesn't work for the PlayStation 5, because the PlayStation 4 controllers are dual shock controllers, and the ones for the PlayStation 5 are dual sense. So they're completely different plugs. You couldn't even plug it in if you wanted to. So right now they just have the pretty much standard controllers, which I don't like, because I always use the Pro controllers, because I like having the extra buttons. I like having all that stuff, and it really makes a difference when you're gaming some of these games. And Xbox already, they didn't waste any time. Immediately, the Pro version controllers came out with the new Xbox, and I don't know. I think Microsoft just takes better care. I think PlayStation is more like Apple.
Yeah.
To compare to.
Yeah.
And they like to keep you waiting, and then butter you up, and then. But they never disappoint when the stuff does come out. I do say that.
So do the controller? You still wait? You still waiting on the Pro controller?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when is it supposed to come out?
I have no mention yet. I haven't said anything yet.
Wow.
So they've just now released, I think about a couple of weeks ago or so, they just released the different colors. So this whole time, I think maybe it's last month even, I think, this whole time you could only get that white controllers. But when I was in there the other day looking for cameras, I saw all of a sudden now you can buy red controllers, blue controllers, and black controllers, but just from PlayStation. So the other stuff there's nothing that has come out. They even brought out a new, this one here, they brought out a new one for the PlayStation 4 because I wanted a controller for my laptop for when I play. They brought out a new Pro controller. So this is like what a PlayStation 4 controller would look like. This is the one from the Coon.
Okay.
You see it has a little extra buttons right here. You can completely customize everything yourself. Or here in the back. I mean.
Okay.
That's right. And then also you have weights in here, so it comes with different grams and stuff, so you can change out, make it heavier or lighter. I always have the heaviest in there. I don't know why, it's just for the feel. But they brought out another PlayStation 4 version before they brought out a PlayStation 5 version.
That don't even make any sense to me.
Yeah. So I paid $150 for this one.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah, I can use it on the PlayStation 5 if I wanted to. I tried.
But you said you're right about they doing the same crap Apple is doing, because Apple, they come out with a new phone. You can't use your old chargers and connections and stuff. So now you have to buy all new charger. You got to buy a new connector and all of this stuff.
Yeah. And not only that, there's always a waiting game involved with it, because, they try to do it one thing at a time, so to say, to milk everything as much as they can. I can't knock their hustle. I buy everything they put out. I have everything in this house is damn near Apple TV. I have a MacBook, although I'm on my HP Omen, and I use my HP Omen for everything. I got a MacBook as well. It's Apple Watch, you name it.
Yeah, I got Apple stuff too. I have the Apple, the iPad, the iPad Pro, the 12 inch or whatever.
So I can sit here and talk all the crap about them that I want to, but they get my money all the time.
They say as long as they get your money, they don't care. Just long as do the check clear. That's all. This is Apple.
You will respect my authority.
That's Apple. Yeah, so it's like you gonna respect my authority and buy my items no matter how slow or expensive I make them. So,
exactly. But we do it.
I mean, it's working for them.
It is. I mean, I can't say that the new phone, the 12. I got the 12 Pro. I mean, amazing. The video, the last few streams that I was on my phone, and you see how the quality was and everything. So if you really want to be cheap, go to phone.
Yeah.
The iPhone 12 Pro.
Yeah. I think your phone actually give a better picture.
I think so too. I might have to watch it when I watch it.
It's a little darker. It's way more darker.
Yeah. And seeing earlier was lighter. Earlier was too light.
Now it's too dark.
So
I don't know.
I toned down all the lights though, so that way, because you said earlier that it was too light. Because when I put it now back on this monitor,
yeah, that's a little better. Now I can see it ain't like you in your mom's basement or something.
Nope. We are at
down there eating Cheetos or something in your mom's basement.
Nope. There's a whole ocean between me and mom. Nope.
So you know, it's
bachelor pad.
All right, Danny. But yeah, so I'm actually go to Walmart today, and I'm gonna see do they actually have it in. I hope they don't, because I might be tempted to do something stupid and like buy one. So I'm hoping that they don't have it in.
Do you have the new Xbox?
I don't have neither. Really? I don't have neither one of them.
So the thing was though that you could get the play. It was just the PlayStation 5 that was sold out here in Germany. The Xbox you could get the whole time. The Xbox at any given time, this whole time, anybody could have went and bought the Xbox. So they've had plenty of supply on the Xbox. It was the PlayStations that people went.
Oh, they sold out here.
Yeah,
they sold out
on the same day that they dropped out. They were gone because people they bought I don't know how many at a time, 20, 30, whatever, and then there was reselling them on the internet. There was some going, I swear, for like 1,400 euros. The same version that I have, the disc version, which usually costs you about 400 euros. They were selling for ridiculous prices. It was insane. There was a whole thing about it. It was for weeks. You heard nothing else on the news except for PlayStation 5. People scamming, people this, people that. The madness behind the PlayStation 5. It was crazy.
Yeah, here it was. I know that stores limited people to, you only can get one or two. They was limiting people, and I think these companies do that crap intentionally. They manufacture less than they know people want and make the demand jump up. And then when they do release more of them, everybody running to the store. People like me, you know, I'm a sucker, you know, sometimes. And I run just because I see it like, oh, I haven't seen these, you know, for 6-8 months. Let me grab one just in case. And they get suckers like me all the time. So, and usually if it was just available at all times, I wouldn't even think about buying one. So I don't know, but I do want to play Madden, man. I do want to play Madden. I might just break out my old Xbox. I can still play Madden on the old Xbox, I think, you know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I play from time to time. I still play.
Yeah.
I have EA Pass. So I pay like a monthly subscription. I think I pay like $2.99 or $3.99 euros a month. But I have access to all of EA games, like every single one they make. So it doesn't matter if it's Madden, FIFA. A lot of my friends play FIFA, so I play a lot of FIFA. Soccer is huge in Europe.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how we in the States play Madden. They play the hell out of some FIFA here. Like I've been to parties, and the middle of the party, somebody stops and breaks out PlayStation, and it's FIFA tournament time.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, I know soccer is, they take that stuff, football, they take it serious in Europe. Cause man, I've seen them crush people, you know, at those soccer games and stuff like that. I mean, people go crazy for soccer in Europe. It's like that crap is so boring to me, man. I can't watch something to score 0-1. I'm thinking like that's worse than baseball. It's like, oh my goodness, they just running around the field, nobody scoring, people flopping everywhere. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's an acquired taste. I bet I would enjoy watching it in person more than watching it on TV. Just like baseball, I can't sit unless it's the World Series or something. I can't sit down and watch baseball on television too much, unless it's just my team, you know, the Cardinals or somebody like that. But just watching a random baseball game, it's just too slow, too long. But when I go to a baseball game, I have a ball. I love going to baseball games. So I went and saw the Cardinals and, you know, things like that, you know, my team. But I can watch any baseball game in person, but
same here.
just not on TV too much. And that soccer is pretty much the same way. And so, guys, we're gonna start wrapping this up. And the next episode, we're gonna jump into other things. As you can see or hear, that I have a new mic. Danny got a new mic. I got the Shure mic, and giving me that sexy radio voice now that you guys hear.
Oh yeah.
And I have the Rodecaster Pro. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that and all of that. And guys, I'm having a little problem with my audio. Well, I can hear it. You guys can't hear it. But my XLR cable, one of the XLR cables that I ordered, that came with my cloud lifter, it seemed to be damaged some because it's giving me a hissing sound in my ear. So I got to hold this thing in my lap. I got to hold this in my lap and keep the cord bent so I don't hear this hissing sound.
Oh man.
Yeah, and that sucks. And I'm thinking like, okay, you all can hear it, but I can hear it though. That's how badly I wanted to use my Shure mic. You know, I'm sitting there holding the cloud lift in my hand with the XLR cable bent. So I'm planning on going to Best Buy somewhere and get me another one. And
you're a true soldier for that, then.
Yeah,
that hissing going in there the whole time.
Yeah, but as long as it's bent, I don't hear it. And that only happened when I cut on phantom power, because this cloud lifter, it runs off phantom power. So when I cut on phantom power on my Rodecaster, because my mic is not connected directly to my computer or anything. It's going through directly to the Rodecaster. It's connected through this lifter, and then the lifter is connected to the Rodecaster.
Oh, okay.
And it gives you this sound better, because if I took this lifter off, my voice wouldn't sound like this. It wouldn't sound, with the bass and stuff in it. So it'll be more flat. This lifter, if you decide to go XLR with the Rodecaster, make sure you get a cloud lifter. But we'll talk about all of that during the next video. I enjoyed talking with your son, and we'll be back for the next video. Love you. And
love you more.
And we're going to say goodbye. Appreciate everybody. Out.